Hey everybody, Matty here with Altcoin Buzz. Happy Thursday. Hope you're having a great one so far. Okay, so with the altcoin market now starting to move, and you have coins like Chainlink, Cardano, Vechain, Dogecoin, Kyber Network, Crypto.com CRO, Enjin, Digibyte, Aave, Ren, Zilliqa, Quant Network, Elrond, and many more now giving 2 times, maybe 4 times returns in the last 90 days. We've been covering this. There are some coins that we think are primed for a big move in addition to those on that list. What are some of the more established projects or projects within the top 300 on CoinGecko that are poised for a run? Well, let's talk about it right now. Ethereum comes at the top of our list. It should be no surprise, and it should also be evident by now that we at Altcoin Buzz are very excited about the launch of Ethereum 2.0. Not only does it introduce proof of stake for the world's second biggest cryptocurrency, but 2.0 also scales it and adds many features that the developer community and many existing smart contract platforms have been waiting for. This is literally the scaling of the entire DeFi space and the task that Ethereum team has overtaken, but it's easy to see that Ethereum is due for a run, and a big one, at least in our opinion. Also, it's important to keep in mind that there's a big chance that in the last 3 years, since the 2017 ICO hype, a lot of projects that raised money in Ethereum have spent this money which was raised, and we believe there's serious upside because of the distributed nature of Ethereum as well, in addition to some of the other points that I mentioned. Check out this piece on Cointelegraph.com for more info. We'll link to it in the description below. Binance Coin BNB is another one of our selections, and for good reason. So it's easily one of the most popular exchanges in the world, Binance that is, and their Coin BNB is at the heart of their ecosystem with trading and IEOs, use cases, and investments, of course, and also with their acquisition of JEX Futures, WazirX, CoinMarketCap, Swipe, and many more prominent purchases and partnerships globally. The Binance coin, in our opinion, is at the verge of completion of accumulation and poised to move up. Icon comes in at number 3, and for good reason. All kinds of updates relating to this project, some of which we talked about yesterday. So initially known by many as Ethereum of Korea, Icon was, ICX is designed to be a massive scale ecosystem, allowing different blockchains connecting to one another through their protocol. So this means that universities, security firms, banks, hospitals, for example, and other private blockchains will all be able to share information through Icon's online ledger without any intermediaries. Many updates and upgrades have been announced, and with the news piece we covered just yesterday on Icon Loop, ICX is definitely one of those projects to keep an eye on. In at number 4 is good old Crypto.com MCO. So the CRO coin by Crypto.com has taken all the attention by going from about 350 Satoshis a few months ago, really on a meteoric rise, to now somewhere in the 1550 Satoshi range, and that's just as of today. But the real vision of spending and using cryptocurrencies for payments is still fulfilled by MCO. So with the recent Wirecard fiasco, you may have been following this out of Europe, unfortunately, a huge debacle. However, I think they've weathered the storm well. But given that there is uncertainty in the market, and if the MCO card will be an easy division for Crypto.com to maintain, we believe that following the project and the team regularly for the last 3 years, it's most likely to march ahead, and given that they're really fixing proactively some of these issues with compliance in mind. Compliance is always at the forefront of what it is they're trying to achieve. You know, we mention almost every day about how if you want to avail yourself of a Crypto.com MCO Visa card, you can do so. There are advantages to doing so. Information is in the description and in the comments below, but you can also read about it here on the Crypto.com white paper. Information is available on pages 14 and 15 of this document. Chiliz, ticker CHZ, comes in at number 5 for us, and for very good reason. We've been covering them more, and deservedly so. In the landscape where we are all looking for taking our positions in the DeFi platforms, the business and enterprises need blockchain solutions as well, and no one has been able to create a mark in the space other than Chiliz, with its amazing partnerships with the UFC, with Barcelona FC and Juventus FC, and really it only seems like it's just the beginning. Keep in mind, guys, that sports right now, for the most part, aren't even a thing. And despite the fact that we've had this dormant sports industry as a result of the pandemic, Chiliz has been really going to work regardless. Can you just imagine once things open back up? So as I mentioned, partnerships with the UFC, with FC Barcelona, we've talked about all of these. Very impressive all around. So in our opinion, it's only a matter of time before people take notice of what is happening with Chiliz and why this is one of the most exciting cryptocurrency projects out there currently. Harmony is next up at number 6 on our list. Harmony 1, ticker ONE. One of the first projects to have sharding enabled. Harmony acts like the silver to Ethereum's gold, so to speak. So with an excellent team of blockchain developers, an exciting protocol that is extremely cheap and efficient, and some rumored big developments and announcements coming later this month, we would definitely keep Harmony on the lookout as far as projects we're interested in. Harmony was also the first IEO on Binance and has a decent liquidity on that exchange. Tezoz is up next for us at number 7, ticker XTZ, and Tezoz is a coin that focuses heavily on security and has a huge and fast-growing developer community, which is always a good thing to be able to boast. It is among the best performing coins in 2020, and even a look back at its performance in 2019 shows that the coin has been on a steady rise for quite a while now. So Tezos' status as the first self-evolving blockchain is its big USP, and this partly explains the excitement that surrounded its development in 2014 and the 230 million plus hedge fund investment dollars it raised after its IPO in 2017. Another big factor was the involvement of billionaire venture investor Tim Draper, you may recognize the name, whose backing further stoked the hype that greeted its high-profile launch. ZCoin is next for us at number 8, ticker XZC. ZCoin is one of the major privacy-focused coins that attempts to establish anonymous transactions, fungibility, and decentralization of mining in a unique and scalable way. ZCoin has been very focused on development, and with the Lelentis around the corner and other major updates coming soon, it is really the only privacy coin on the list and one we are very eager to follow. Check out this article for more info, cointelegraph.com. Cosmos comes in at number 9. Ticker is Atom, ATOM. So the Tendermint SDK by Cosmos is the backbone of many protocols, including Binance Chain, OK Chain, Foam Sharing, and more. Cosmos also focuses on interoperability, and the Atom coin has 3 use cases as a spam prevention mechanism, number 1, number 2 as staking tokens, and number 3 as a voting mechanism in governance. And as staking tokens, Atom can be bonded in order to earn block rewards, and the economic security of the Cosmos hub is a function of the amount of Atom staked. And finally at number 10 we have Kava, K-A-V-A. With the increase of popularity of Cosmos, which we just talked about, there will be a serious surge of DeFi growth on it as well. Kava is a cross-chain DeFi platform offering collateralized loan and stablecoins to users of major crypto assets. So we're talking Bitcoin, Ripple, BNB, Atom, etc. And it's supported by over 100 business entities around the world, including prominent crypto funds and major crypto projects like Ripple and Cosmos. So we would like to think of Kava as a maker DAO of sorts for interoperable chain Cosmos. And coming in, guys, as a bonus, number 11, just to have an extra in here for the sake of variety, why not? We have Kusama. You may not have heard of this one. It's probably one of the more obscure entries, if not the most obscure entry on the list. So a little bit about Kusama, an early unaudited canary net, basically a more valuable or value-based testnet for the Polkadot network. So this network is to get upgrades prior to Polkadot. So while Polkadot remains a more conservative network, Kusama became a more progressive and early to test network. It remains to be seen if it will get more value than existing testnets. It would be an interesting experiment to see how much value it is able to attain over time. Check out this Gavin Woods presentation. It's about a half an hour long. We'll link to this from September of last year. We'll link to this in the description below. Well, that about wraps it up for today's rundown, everybody. Do you agree with our list? Are there any others that you would include in the top 10? Of course, none of this is financial advice, but we're curious to know if you agree with some of our selections. Would you supplement our choices with some of your own? Let us know in the comments below, and as always, we'll get the discussion going. Do be sure you're following us, guys, on all the regular social media channels, and keep checking back into altcoinbuzz.io for all the latest. Go ahead, like, subscribe, share, and hit the bell, of course, to receive notifications if you've enjoyed today's video. Best of luck, guys, if you choose to invest on this Thursday. Have a great one, everybody. And as always, we do hope to see you again soon in our next video. Take care.